What is up, y'all? This is Rainbow Fire. The unicorn knows the last unicorn. We'll talk a little low because I'm at a college as I'm making this video, and I just want to talk because I like talking to you guys. As you may have known, I'm a huge Beastars fan. This is the first anime that I really love. I never got into anime until this series on Netflix. Um, as a person that loves anthro animals, talking animals like Zootopia, like these other movies and franchises that we all love, I love the concept of talking animals in this fictional world in Beastars. When I first saw the show, I was hooked. I saw it on YouTube. People were talking about it back in 2020, and I was like, well, let me go give it a check out. So I checked the movie out. Um, Sorry about that. There's a lot of noise around here. Anyway, so I checked the show out on Netflix. I watched a couple episodes, and I really loved it. It was a great show. Now, the reason I'm talking about the soundtrack is because the soundtrack is the most beautiful soundtrack I've ever heard. Well, many movie soundtracks, like the Rugrats movie soundtrack, that was my favorite one back when I was a kid. Um, the Titanic soundtrack, that was a good one. Dragonheart soundtrack for the movie Dragonheart. Multiple soundtracks I grew up listening to when I was a kid. And when I was a kid, I grew up watching these movies and being happy, like growing up, seeing these movies, I was always happy. But Beastars, there's something about that show that it hits you hard. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, if you're a Beastars fan, if you watch the show, my advice to you, please read the manga. The manga tells way more in the Beastar universe. And when I saw Legushi's mother, spoiler alert, when I saw Legushi's mother pass away, because they didn't really give they did say in the show, but when I saw Legushi's mom pass away in the book, I never got emotional in the book, reading the book. And that was the most heartbreaking scene in the book of Legushi's mom passing away. But if you ever read the Beastar manga, please read the Beastar manga. It is worth it. It tells you way more than the anime, and it's really worth seeing. Anyway, so back to the soundtrack. The soundtrack is beautiful. I actually listen to the soundtrack on YouTube. I have a full-blown playlist of all the songs that I really like from Beastars. Um, I might buy a physical copy in the future. I just haven't done it yet. I really, I'm hoping I can find one at a music store, but if I ever do, I'll probably buy it. Depends on the price. Everything's expensive nowadays, but I would like to get the vinyl version of Beastars. But it's a great show to love what you like, and honestly, Beastars, it it was a really great show for what it was back in the day. It was really, really nice. Um, Back in 2020, when I first saw Beastars, when the music played, it just felt like you were there. You're moving. It hits you. The music from the show is not like any other soundtrack today, and it's very calming to listen to. Now, a lot of the music is basically like jazz, like a little bit of jazz. Like it has like an upbeat jazz where it plays trumpets and then a piano. Now, my favorite part of the song of the soundtrack, and I played this on repeat over and over and over again, because I played Beastars, the soundtrack Beastars, on repeat. This one song, And I think it's I will remember you. Um, if that's the title. We'll look at the title. Okay, the title of that song, I just looked it up. The title of that song is I Don't Forgive Me. It's Don't Forgive Me. And it's a piano version of the song. And I played it on repeat multiple times while I go to sleep. Now, back in the day, I used to play a lot of classical music when I would go to sleep. And I remember playing this little wind up music box, and it would put me to sleep. And playing Beastars, playing that soundtrack on repeat of that, I will remember you. It it's relaxing. Uh, if you ever feel like lonely in your life, or you ever feel sad, Beastars is one of those musics that you can just sit in front of a fireplace and you just listen to it. It hits you that hard. Whoever made this music in Japan, because I know the Beastars came out in Tokyo. Whoever made the soundtrack, you did a really damn good job. And even the hyped up parts of the songs, like when I think the one part of the song, I'm not gonna look it up, but it's basically when the Shishigumi is after Aru and Legushi, and it plays that part. And I remember playing that part while I was riding my bike. I was riding my bike. Um, I was actually riding my bicycle, like hardcore riding, and I'm playing that song through my headphones. And I was like, literally, that song gets you pumped up. Like, I know it's a soundtrack from Beastars, but man, that song really gets you amped up. I remember playing it one time when I was riding my motorized bicycle, my gas bike. And I remember playing that song, oh God, I had that bike full throttle. It only does 30 miles per hour, but man, when you play Beastars, that soundtrack, whew, it gets you pumping. Um, it feels like you're in the anime, because if I was in Beastars, I would have been a horse. So it feels like you're in the anime. Um, Another part of the song I do want to mention that's really warming is the one part of the song. I forgot what it was. Let me remember. I don't remember what I was going to say, but I will say this. The one heartwarming moment about this Beastars song, the one song that says "I will remember you." I was playing it one time. Now, as you may have known, one of my family relatives passed away, and I didn't know what to write during the funeral speech. So, speech when my grandma passed away, I played the music while I was writing the speech. And like I said, it's just one of those songs that it calms you down when you're sad or depressed, you know. And like I said, guys, Beastars is one of those soundtracks that you could play while you just relax, man. It's like, honestly, um, do I recommend Beastars soundtrack? Heck yes. If you're a huge fan of Beastars, this is a soundtrack you should get. I just listen to it over my phone, streaming it, and just making sure everything's all right. But, um, but yeah, I really apologize for all the noise in the background. There's a lot of people walking through the campus, but I just wanted to tell you guys this because Beastars is one of my favorite. I will apologize for that. I can't add that out of the video. Anyway. But yeah, back to Beastars. It's a great soundtrack. If you ever heard of Beastars, I mean the anime, if you like the anime, you like the manga, get the soundtrack. It's definitely worth it. And honestly, it's just if you ever play this music, Beastars, the soundtrack, it literally is common to play. I would sit there at night and play this music while I would just sit alone. And I do remember playing the soundtrack while I was working at the farm. And remember, I would pet one of the horses playing the soundtrack and just relaxing, And like I said, and honestly, with me playing the soundtrack on repeat at night, that definitely helps when you can't fall asleep. Uh, there's another part of the soundtrack from Beastars. I forgot what it was, but I think it's the ending where it goes, "Oh, blue, give me some. It's too late." Yeah, I can't sing it. It's Japanese. Um, but it's like a piano. It's like a piano. It's in my head right now. Playing in my head right now. I remember I played that on repeat multiple times going to sleep, and it knocks me out about 5 minutes. But it's just it's a very good soundtrack. If I was you, if Beastars is a really good soundtrack. Um, but yeah, it's on YouTube. You can listen to the soundtrack on YouTube and give it a try. And then if you really like it, get the physical copy of the soundtrack. Um, but yeah, um, I just wanted to talk about this because I'm a huge Beastar fan. And it does feel like you're in the anime if you actually play this while walking around the woods or something. I used to play this where I would walk the woods or walk around places like around my neighborhood. I'll play the soundtrack while I walk in the neighborhood, and it feels like you're in the anime. I feel like I'm in my horse OC in Beastars. Yeah, my OC in Beastars is actually a Clydesdale Appaloosa horse. Um, I haven't drew a picture of him. I never gave him a name yet. I just used my regular name as my character in Beastars. But he has real long hair. He has real long brown hair. He has spots. He's all white with brown spots. He's a Appaloosa horse, Clydesdale, with the big hooves. Well, I don't know. Well, the horses in Beastars don't have hooves. They just have regular feet, but I don't know why the manga made it like that. It's just weird how they made Beastars. Because Zootopia and Beastars are kind of like the same but different. Except Beastars is more of adult. And like I said, this of course the show's an adult thing. But yeah, I love Beastars. And whoever made Beastars, I'm gonna tell you right now, you did a really great job with the show. Um, I'm so glad that I found an anime that I enjoy, and it's just one of those shows that I really like. Oh, oh yeah, I might forgot to mention this. So the one soundtrack called, I think it's called Meeting Juno. There was one song called or I think it's just called Juno. I played that song one time, and I played it on a repeat, and this song is so funny. Like it had that. It's basically Legoshi meeting Juno. And I think it was the scene when Legoshi goes up to Juno and goes, "Can you do this, do that?" And I want to see the teeth and all. I'm like, oh my god. I I don't know if you guys know, but I really love Juno. She's my favorite character, the wolf Juno. She's my favorite character. And then I do like Ellen the zebra. That character's really good too. Juno and Ellen are my favorite characters. As for the male ones, I do like Louis the Deer. Louis the Deer, I like Legoshi. They're cool characters. But yeah, Juno and Ellen are my favorite characters from the show. Juno is just one of those girls that, oh yeah, yeah. She's like all sensitive and all that kind of stuff. It's just funny. But yeah, that song is pretty funny in the show. But yeah, if you're into jazz or into some kind of like classic piano music, the Beastars soundtrack is a good one. Um, and it's good. It's a good one to listen to. But like I said, Beastars is one of those animes that I always loved, and I will always like it. I'm not gonna stop watching it. I heard the last season of Beastars is now it's ending. They said it's gonna end this year, so um, I'm gonna wrap this video up. Say I'm done, but I gotta get going. Uh, guys, I hope you guys have a good one, and check out my Lion King short fan fictions I did. They're pretty good. Um, I kind of when I did the laughing part of the Lion King, my my throat was killing me because I was laughing real hard. But yeah, check out the Beastar soundtrack. It's good. But yeah, I don't know what else I'm gonna make, guys, on this channel, but I'll let you know. But yeah, that's it, guys. Peace.